Finally cleared the closet, let the cedar breathe again. Gave away the work shirts that you used to wander in. Took your favorite coffee mug and put it on the shelf. And I learned to make a single pot, just enough for myself. The silence in the hallway used to weigh 100 tons, like a heavy winter blanket when the setting sun is done. But I opened up the curtains and I let the dust motes dance. I'm giving this old empty house a fighting second chance. I'm a little bit thinner, I'm a little more gray, but the shadow on my spirit is starting to fade away. It ain't a sudden sunshine, it's just a softer kind of blue, like the way the morning mist lets the clover peek on through. I still miss you in the kitchen, I still hate to sleep alone, but the grief ain't quite the mountain that I couldn't move alone. I'm breathing in the evening, and for the first time I ain't sore. I'm feeling just a little lighter than before. I went down to the river where we used to skip the stone. I sat there on the tailgate, just being on my own. I didn't feel the pulling or the sinking in my chest. The ghost of us was quiet, like it finally found some rest. I found a $20 bill in my old winter coat. Found a scrap of yellow paper where you'd left a little note. I didn't break down crying, I just smiled and held it tight. And then I let the north wind take it till it drifted out of sight. I'm a little bit thinner, I'm a little more gray, but the shadow on my spirit is starting to fade away. It ain't a sudden sunshine, it's just a softer kind of blue, like the way the morning mist lets the clover peek on through. I still miss you in the kitchen, I still hate to sleep alone, but the grief ain't quite the mountain that I couldn't move alone. I'm breathing in the evening, and for the first time I ain't sore. I'm feeling just a little lighter than before. The world keeps on spinning, whether you're in it or you're gone, and the hardest part of moving is just deciding to move on. I'm still carrying the memories, but they're packed in better bags, and my heart ain't hanging heavy like a bunch of soaking rags. Yeah, the sun is going down now, past the old barn door, and I'm walking toward the house. Across the porch's wooden floor, I'm still missing you, I reckon, maybe forevermore. But I'm feeling just a little lighter. Yeah, I'm feeling just a little lighter than I was before. The floorboard creaks like it's missing your step, and the side of the bed is a secret I've kept. I've dimmed every light till the shadows are long, and I've turned off the radio to silence our song. The house is a hollow, the clock's just a ghost, and I'm drifting away from the things I love most. I'm almost a slut, I'm almost away in that quiet blue canyon at the end of the day, where the memories blur and the edges get soft, and I'm holding the ghost of a hand that I lost. It's the sweetest of stings and the saddest of views when I'm almost asleep, missing you. For a second I swear that I smell your perfume, just a hint of the jasmine that lived in this room. I reach for the covers to pull them up tight, expecting to find you in the middle of the night. But the air's just cold where your shoulders should be, and the heavy dark curtain falls down over me. I'm almost a slut, I'm almost away in that quiet blue canyon at the end of the day, where the memories blur and the edges get soft, and I'm holding the ghost of a hand that I lost. It's the sweetest of stings and the saddest of views when I'm almost asleep, missing you. In the morning I'll wake to the coffee and rain, and I'll put on the mask to hide all this pain. But right here in the middle of the dark and the light is the only time I get to hold you tonight. Just a dream on the horizon, just a whisper in the wind. I'm closing my eyes to see you again, almost asleep, almost with you. I finally moved that cedar chest from the corner of the room. The
Dust kicked up like memories rising from a tomb. I found your faded denim jacket, the one you used to wear, and for a second I could swear your scent was in the air. I sat down on the hardwood floor and let the silence ring. Funny how a piece of cloth can pull on every string. Now I'm just breathing through old feelings, one heavy breath at a time, trying to find a reason or a rhythm or a rhyme. It's like oxygen in wood smoke or a storm before it breaks, counting all the might have beens and all our bad mistakes. It's a hollow kind of living when you're airbrushed in my mind, just breathing through old feelings that I thought I'd left behind. The kitchen clock is ticking like a hammer on a nail. The coffee's getting bitter and the morning's looking pale. I reached to call your number, then I stopped myself halfway. There ain't a single word left that we haven't tried to say. The air in here is heavy, thick with everything we lost, like an early winter morning when the window's etched in frost. They say that time's a healer, that the lungs eventually clear, but there's a ghost in every corner and a shadow in my ear. I'm inhaling all the whispers of the way we used to be, until the ghost of us is all that's choking me. Trying to find a reason or a rhythm or a rhyme. It's like oxygen in wood smoke or a storm before it breaks, counting all the might have beens and all our bad mistakes. It's a hollow kind of living when you're airbrushed in my mind, just breathing through old feelings that I thought I'd left behind. I'll just sit here for a minute, wait for the air to thin, let the memories out before I let the world back in and out. Just breathing. Coffee's gone cold on the laminated wood. I'm sitting right where my grandfather stood, looking out at the fields where the harvest is done, just counting the shadows and chasing the sun. There's no use in rushing, damage is made, So I sit in the quiet and I sit in the shade. Just calm thoughts and slow beats of a heart that's been broke. Watching my breath turn to silver like smoke. The world's moving fast, but I'm stuck in a gear. I'm missing a ghost who's no longer here. One foot in the attic, one foot in the street, with calm thoughts and slow, heavy beats. I thought about calling to hear your machine, but some spaces are better left lonely and clean. The clock on the mantle is ticking so low, like it's tired of telling me which way to go. I'm learning the rhythm of being alone in a house that's forgotten it used to be home. Just calm thoughts and slow beats of a heart that's been broke. Watching my breath turn to silver like smoke. The world's moving fast, but I'm stuck in the gear. I'm missing a ghost who's no longer here. One foot in the attic, one foot in the street, with calm thoughts and slow, heavy beats. Close in my wrist is a dull, steady thud, like the rain hitting winter time Georgia mud. It don't race for nothing, it don't skip a line, it's just taking its sweet, bitter time. Close my eyes, let the room fade to gray. Tomorrow is coming, but I'm still in too deep. Slow beats, calm thoughts, just let the record spin till it stops, till it stops. Porch swing is swaying, but it's only the wind. Where your hand used to rest on the small of my back. I'm staring at pictures where the colors half thin, tracing the edges of the things that I lack. Screen doors creaking a lonesome old tune, while the shadows stretch long across the hardwood floor. I've been holding my breath since the middle of June, just waiting for footsteps that don't come no more. Your flannel still smells like that cedar and rain, and it's hanging right there on the back of the door. I know that holding it won't ease the pain, it just makes me miss what I'm not anymore. I've memorized every small line on your face, the way that you'd laugh when the world got too loud. Now I'm just a ghost in this empty old place, trying to find silver in every dark cloud. So I'm standing right here with my eyes closed tight, in the middle of a kitchen bathed in blue light. I'm dancing with shadows, I'm humming our tune, underneath the cold glow of a midwinter moon. I'm memorizing how it felt to be known before I was left in this house all alone. It's the hardest goodbye that I've ever told, with my heart wide open and my eyes closed, just letting go. They say time is a river that carries the green, but I'm stuck on the bank like a falling red leaf. I'm tired of fighting the current and tide, I'm ready to see what's on the other side of the memory of you. In the middle of a kitchen bathed in blue light, I'm dancing with shadows, I'm humming our tune, underneath the cold glow of a midwinter moon. I'm memorizing how it felt to be known before I was left in this house all alone. The hardest goodbye that I've ever told, with my heart wide open and my eyes closed, just letting go. I'm letting your hand slip out of mine, I'm letting the sun start to finally shine on the dust in the hallway, on the bed where you lay. I'm watching the ghost of us drift far away, eyes closed. Yeah, I'm letting go. Finally letting go. Found your old blue denim in the bottom of the bin. I almost threw it out, then I pulled it back again. The scent of cedar wood and summer rain is fading fast, and I'm terrified of losing the only piece of you I have. The kitchen's too quiet and the coffee's gone cold. It's a heavy kind of weight for a tired heart to hold. So I'm holding the hurt like a porcelain rose, treading real soft so the cracks don't show. They tell me let it go and the sun's gonna rise, but they don't see the hollow that's behind my eyes. If I let the pain break, then I'm letting you go. So I'm holding the hurt, cause it's all that I know. Yeah, I'm holding the hurt gently. I went down to the creek where the willows used to weep, and I listened for your secrets that the water used to keep. But the current's moving on and the seasons have to turn, and I'm standing in the ashes of a bridge I couldn't burn. I know I should be moving, I know I should be free, but this ache is the only thing that's left of you and me. So I'm holding the hurt like a porcelain rose, treading real soft so the cracks don't show. They tell me let it go and the sun's gonna rise, but they don't see the hollow that's behind my eyes. If I let the pain break, then I'm letting you go. So I'm holding the hurt, cause it's all that I know. Yeah, I'm holding the hurt gently. It's a jagged little pill, it's a lonesome kind of grace to find a bit of comfort in the tears upon my face. If I heal too fast, will I forget your name? So I'll stay right here and I'll cradle the flame. Like a letter never mailed, like a prayer in the dark, I'm keeping every piece of this hole in my heart. Gently now, I'm holding the hurt, cause you're still in there somewhere. I'm holding the hurt.
Clock on the wall has a heavy hand, ticking like a shovel through the desert sand. The house is a canyon, the silence is deep,
and I'm trading my sanity for a little bit of sleep. I pull up a chair for the ghost in the room and light up a smoke in the gathering gloom. I'm asking the shadows why I let you go, but the walls don't talk and the curtains don't know. 'Cause late thoughts don't argue back, they just lay out the sins on a long dark track. They don't yell, they don't scream, they don't try to win, they just open the door and they let the cold in. I could say I was right till I'm blue in the face, but the midnight truth takes up all of the space. I'm losing a fight where there's no one to attack. Yeah, these late thoughts don't argue back. I remember the words that I threw like a stone. Now I'm king of a castle and I'm sitting alone. I try to get angry, I try to feel proud, but the quiet tonight is getting too loud. I could blame the whiskey or the pride in my blood, but my excuses are sinking like boots in the mud. In the kitchen light, everything's lonesome and clear, and the person I hate is the one in the mirror. 'Cause late thoughts don't argue back, they just lay out the sins on a long dark track. They don't yell, they don't scream, they don't try to win, they just open the door and they let the cold in. I can say I was right till I'm blue in the face, but the midnight truth takes up all of the space. I'm losing a fight where there's no one to attack. Yeah, these late thoughts don't argue back. When the sun comes up, I can put on a show. I'll find some distractions and a whistle to blow. But the moon is a judge with a cold silver eye, and it don't believe a single white lie. It's 3 in the morning, the shadows are tall. I'm whispering sorry to a hole in the wall, but the silence is heavy and the ceiling is black in these late thoughts. No, they don't argue back. I pulled the truck over by the rusted gate, the one we used to lean on when the hour got late. You're sitting in the shotgun, staring at the floor, and I'm rehearsing lines I don't believe anymore. The radio's broken, just static and hiss. I thought I had the words to fix a love like this, but the air in the cab is getting heavy and cold, and some stories end before they're ever told. So I'm letting silence do the talking tonight, 'cause I'm sorry won't make the shadows feel light. We've run out of ground without saying a word. Now the silence is the loudest thing I've ever heard. You reach for your purse and you find your keys, a muffled little jingle that brings me to my knees. I won't ask you to stay, tell you I'll change, but even the familiar is starting to feel strange. Your eyes meet mine for a second or two, and I see that it's over, looking back from the blue. We've chewed on the questions until they went dry. Now there's nothing left but a quiet goodbye. Yeah, I'm letting silence do the talking tonight, 'cause I'm sorry won't make the shadows feel light. We've run out of gravel, we've run out of road, and my heart's too tired to carry the load. There's no use in screaming or putting up a fight when the goodbye is written in the dashboard light. We said it all without saying a word. Now the silence is the loudest thing I've ever heard. They say words are a bridge, but ours fell down in the middle of this lonely, hollowed out town. If I speak, I'll just lie and tell you I'm fine, but the truth is screaming in the space between the lines. Soft, like a page being turned. Just another lesson that I never quite learned. No more I love you, no more I'm sorry. Just the engine cooling down in the driveway, letting silence do the talking. Yeah, letting silence have the final word. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the silence is too loud, so I reach for that old Emerson and I try to find a crowd. I turn the dial a hair to the left, just enough to catch the strain of that song you used to hum while you were dancing in the rain. I can't bear to hear it booming, it'd break my heart in two, so I keep the music lonesome, just the way I'm missing you. I'm living on low volume memories tonight, where the shadows are heavy and the moon's the only light. If I turn them up too high, low volume memories, flipping an old man cry. There's an indentation on your pillow where you used to lay your head, and 1,000 I love yous that we left mostly unsaid. Now I'm playing back the tapes of every honey I'm home, in a frequency so fragile, in a house turned to stone. I'm tuned into the frequency of the way you breathe at night, keeping the sound down low so I don't lose the sight. I'm living on low volume memories tonight, where the shadows are heavy and the moon's the only light. If I turn them up too high, I might hear your ghost leave, so I keep the whispers steady on my tattered denim sleeve. A soft-spoken sorrow, a static feel goodbye, just some low-volume memories, helping an old man cry. The world out there is screaming, full of engines and the wind, but in here the quiet's the only place you've ever been. It's a hum, it's a heartbeat, it's the rustle of your dress, in the lo-fi static of this lonely hollow mess. Turn it down a little more so I can hear your footfall on the floor. Just a whisper in the hall, just a shadow on the wall. Low volume memories, that's all I've got left at all. The ice in this glass is the only thing moving since you walked out and left me with nothing to prove. The kitchen clock's ticking like a hammer on steel, reminding me just how lonesome can feel. I watched the porch light flicker and die while the moon dragged its feet across the Georgia sky. I've memorized the pattern of the cracks on the floor and the ghost of your shadow by the bedroom door. Oh, the sun
I tried to get lost in a late night movie, but the silence in the room's way too groovy. It rings in my ears like a high lonesome sound, while I'm waiting for the world to spin back around. I reach for your pillow, it's cold as the clay. Feels like a lifetime since yesterday. They say time is a river that flows to the sea, but tonight it's a swamp just swallowing me. Oh, the sun is a flyer, it's gone in a blink, but the moon is a weight that'll make a man sink. The minutes are miles that I'm walking alone in a house that's turned back into timber and stone. The world's fast and busy when the sky's turning gold, but the dark is a story that never gets told. Every second feels like it's frozen in goo. Midnight moves slow and I'm missing you. At 2 a.m. memories start to crawl. At 3 a.m. I'm screaming at the wall, but the clock just stares with its two hollow eyes, taking its sweet time while a piece of me dies. Top of the pines, while I'm wasting away on this whiskey and wine. One tip, one talk, a heart out of luck, counting every heartbeat till the black turns to blue. Midnight moves slow, God, it moves slow when I'm missing you. I'm staring at the dashboard, white knuckle in the wheel, trying to talk my shadow out of how I'm supposed to feel. I passed the old grain elevator and the flickering neon sign, tracing every memory along the yellow center line. The engine's humming low, like it's praying for a stall, 'cause it knows what's waiting for me at
at the end of it all. It's just one more block of heartache, one more turn to take, before I see the porch light and the home we didn't make. I'm a ghost in my own driveway, afraid to kill the lights and face the quiet waiting in the middle of the night. I've got 19 miles behind me of the tears I tried to save, but there's one more block of heartache between me and the grave of the life we used to crave. I see the neighbor's sprinkler hitting the sidewalk just the same, like the world didn't stop turning when you stopped using my name. But there's a tricycle left in the grass 3 houses down the way, and it cuts me like a razor, thinking of the things we didn't say. I'm slowing down to 5 miles an hour, maybe 4, just to keep from having to look at our front door. It's just one more block of heartache, one more turn to take, before I see the porch light and the home we didn't make. I'm a ghost in my own driveway, afraid to kill the lights and face the quiet waiting in the middle of the night. I've got 19 miles behind me of the tears I tried to save, but there's one more block of heartache between me and the grave of the life we used to crave. I could put it in reverse, I could head for the state line, I could pretend that I'm okay and that everything is fine, but the mailbox has our name on it, peeling in the sun, and you can't outrun the damage when the damage is all done. Here comes the driveway, the gravel's crunching loud. I'm home, I guess, but I'm just part of a lonely crowd. Just one more block, 19 steps to the door, and I don't think I can walk them anymore. No, I can't walk them anymore. I left your coffee mug sitting on the tile. I haven't moved it in a long, long while. The dust is settling like snow on the shelf, and I'm just a stranger even to myself. I try to whistle, try to make some noise to drown out the ghost of a mother's joys, but the silence here's got a heavy weight, like a rusted lock on a garden gate. And they say walls can't talk, but I know better now. They're whispering forever and breaking every vow. I can hear your laughter in the hallway floor, and the way you 'cause these quiet rooms remember everything of you. Yeah, these quiet rooms remember every part of you. The indentation on your side of the bed is a map of all the things we never said. I turn the TV up to a deafening roar, but I still hear your keys rattling at the door. The kitchen clock has got a hollow beat like a lonely heart on a dead-end street. It's funny how the stillness makes a sound that can shake a man right into the ground. The shadows stretch long across the hardwood pine, tracing out a life that used to be mine. I could paint the plaster, I could sand the wood, I'd scrub away the sadness if I only could. But the memories are soaked into the insulation. A permanent part of this house is foundation. They say walls can't talk, but I know better now. They're whispering forever and breaking every vow. I can hear your laughter in the hallway floor, and the way you used to hum behind the bathroom door. The house is empty, but the air is thick and blue, 'cause these quiet rooms remember everything of you. Every secret whispered, every tear that fell is locked inside this four-walled cell. I'm walking soft, I'm treading light in the middle of a long and hollow night. Yeah, the house is still, the house is blue, but these quiet rooms, they won't let go of you. Porch swing doesn't creak like it did before, 'cause no one's walking heavy through that kitchen door. I used to lie awake and listen for your keys, praying for the rhythm of your labored breathing wheeze. I'd spend the midnight hours fighting back the fear, counting every second just to know that you were here. The pill bottles are empty, gathered in a line. The clock on the mantle stopped keeping your time. I thought the silence would be a heavy haunting thing, like the winter chill that kills the hope of early spring. But the sheets are pulled up straight, the room is cool and still, and I ain't pacing circles on this lonely, quiet hill. Now the sleep comes without a fight. No more chasing in the middle of the night. The shadows don't look restless, the sun don't feel so late. I don't have to bargain with the bitter hand of fate. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a hollow kind watch the moon go down without that constant worry following me around. My eyes are heavy now, they aren't burning like they were when every move you made was just a painful, tired blur. You're resting in the hollow where the clover grows so tall, and I'm finally finding rest behind these four white walls. Yeah, the sleep comes without a fight. No more chasing demons in the middle of the night. The shadows don't look restless, the sun don't feel so late. I don't have to bargain with the bitter hand of fate. It's a different kind of heartbreak, a hollow kind of deep, to finally find the peace that we never got to keep. I'd trade 1,000 rested mornings for one more restless night, with you kicking at the covers till the dawn brought back the light. But the struggle's over now, the war is finally won, and there's nothing left to do but close my eyes and be done. No more waking up at 3, just the quiet and me. Good night, my darling. Sleep comes easy now.
Slow fading strum of a G major chord.
The clock on the wall has lost its tick, the candles burned down to the wick. The moon is hanging like a silver thread above the empty side of this king-size bed. I ain't reaching for the phone like I used to do, to see if there's a missed call or a word from you. The silence used to scream, used to make me shake, but tonight it's just a quiet little hollow ache. I'm still awake, but I'm almost peaceful. I'm done fighting shadows on the ceiling blue. The storm has run dry, the wind's almost his will, and for the first time lately my heart is sitting still. I ain't happy yet, and I'm sure as hell not fine, but I finally stopped trying to press rewind. The world is asleep and I'm wide awake, feeling the slow, steady rhythm of a heart about to break, and it's almost peaceful. I walked through the house in the middle of the night, didn't bother turning on a single light. I know where the floorboards groan and cry, like I know the exact moment we said goodbye. I sat on the porch and watched the fog roll in, thinking about the man I was back then. The ghost of your laughter didn't hurt as much, it felt like a breeze instead of a touch. They say the darkest hour comes right before the dawn, I've been living in the dark since you've been gone. But the stars are getting tired and the sky is turning gray. And I think I've got the strength to face another day. 'Cause I'm still awake, but I'm almost peaceful. I'm done fighting shadows on the ceiling blue. The storm has run dry, the wind's lost its will. And for the first time lately, my heart is sitting still. I ain't happy yet, and I'm sure as hell not fine. But I finally stopped trying to press rewind. The world is asleep and I'm wide awake, feeling the slow, steady rhythm of a heart about to break. And it's almost peaceful. Yeah, the birds are starting to sing in the willow tree. A little bit of grace for a man like me. I'm still awake. Yeah, I'm still awake. But it's peaceful. The screen door finally stopped its lonesome rattling. The dust has settled on the hardwood floor. I'm done with all the screaming and the battling. I don't listen for your key inside the door. The ticking clock is heavy as a hammer, echoing off the pictures in the hall. I'm wrapped up in a quiet kind of grammar, writing sorry on the shadows on the wall. And oh, it's the stillness after the hurt, the way the silence feels like red clay dirt. No more thunder, no more rain, just the hollow where I used to feel the pain. It's a graveyard piece, a winter sky, the kind of calm that makes a grown man cry. I thought the storm was the hardest part to learn, but it's the stillness after the hurt. I poured a coffee just to feel the steam rising, sat out on the porch to watch the gray. There ain't no use in hope or in disguising that the best of us has simply washed away. The neighbors' dogs are barking down the holler,
But in this house you could hear a feather fall. I'd give every cent in my last silver dollar just to hear you slam a plate against the wall. 'Cause oh, it's the stillness after the hurt, the way the silence feels like red clay dirt. No more thunder, no more rain, just the hollow where I used to feel the pain. It's a graveyard piece, a winter sky, the kind of calm that makes a grown man cry. I thought the storm was the hardest part to learn, but it's the stillness every little hurt. They say that time is a healer, a slow-moving river, but I'm just a stone sitting cold on the bed. The ringing in my ears is all you can deliver, since every word worth saying has been said. Just a ringing ghost of what we were about. Yeah, it's quiet now, so damn quiet now. Just the stillness after the hurt. Watch the monitor trace the line, a jagged mountain I tried to climb. The clock on the wall was the only sound in a room where the world started slowing down. I held your hand, it felt like glass, counting the seconds as they'd pass, waiting for a storm that never came, just the steady echo of your name. In the calm between heartbeats, the world stands still like the ghost of a pine tree on a winter hill. It's the quietest lonesome I've ever known, the space in the middle where I'm all alone. One breath is a promise, the next is a fear, and I'm drowning in the silence while you're still here. Just a fragile moment I'm trying to keep in the calm between heartbeats before you sleep. The doctor walked in and he shook his head, but
but I didn't hear a single word he said. I was busy memorizing every line of the face that used to look into mine. There's a peace in your eyes I can't understand, like a ship pulling back from the edge of the land. The rhythm is breaking, the tempo is slow, and I'm begging the ticker to just let me know. In the calm between heartbeats, the world stands still like the ghost of a pine tree on a winter hill. It's the quietest lonesome I've ever known. The space in the middle where I'm all alone. One breath is a promise, the next is a fear, and I'm drowning in the silence while you're still here. Just a fragile moment I'm trying to keep in the calm between heartbeats before you sleep. They say there's a valley where the weary go, where the water is still and the soft winds blow. But I'm stuck in the valley of the not yet gone, somewhere between the stars and the dawn. There it is, that long steady space. I'm reaching out for one last trace of the beat that followed mine for years. Now it's just the sound of my own tears in the calm between the heartbeats. I'll find you. Porch swing is heavy with the weight of the rain, and the wind stopped its howling through the cracked window pane. For 3 days and nights I've been holding my breath in this house turned a hallway of silence and death. The clock on the mantle gave up on the time while I waited for reasons or some sort of sign. But the storm has run dry and the clouds have turned pale, like a ghost finally letting go of the rain. The night finally exhaled and let out a sob. The pulse of the heartache has slowed to a throb. The pressure has lifted from the roof to the floor, but I'm less of a man than I was once before. It's the sound of a candle when the flame hits the wax. It's the bend in the timber right before it all cracks. The world's gone so quiet, it's ringing in my ears. The night finally exhaled a lifetime of tears. The shadows are retreating to the corners of the room, where the dust mists like incense in the early morning gloom. I reached for your hand in the space where you lay, but the warmth has gone out and the memory has frayed. That heavy dark ceiling that sat on my chest has drifted away like a bird from its nest. But I take the thunder and the lightning's cruel spark, just to not be this lonely alone in the dark. There's a peace that comes crawling when the fighting is done, but it feels more like losing than any war won. The air is so thin now I'm shivering cold, watching the story of us turn to old. It's the sound of a candle when the flame hits the wax. It's the bend in the timber right before it all cracks. The world's gone so quiet, it's ringing in my ears. The night finally exhaled a lifetime of tears. I can breathe again now, but I don't want to. The air's just a reminder I'm missing you. I watched the porch swing swaying in the humid afternoon. The clouds rolled in like curtains, hiding away the moon. I used to love the thunder, thought it sounded like a song, but now it just reminds me of everything that's gone. I'm staring at the driveway where your tires used to sit, and the quiet in this kitchen is the hardest part of it. And the thoughts settle like rain on a tin rooftop. Once they start a-falling, they don't ever seem to stop. They soak into the floorboards and they chill me to the bone. The kind of heavy weather you can't weather all alone. Just a slow, steady rhythm of the things I didn't say. Thoughts settle like rain and wash the world away. I found your old blue sweater in the bottom of the bin. It's got that scent of cedar and the places that we've been. I thought by now the memories would start to drift like smoke, but they've got a way of clinging like a heavy velvet cloak. Every drop against the window is a shoulda, stayed, or why, falling from the rafters of a gray and lonesome sky. The creek is rising higher and the fields are turning black, but there ain't enough water to bring a dead love back. So I'll just sit here listening to the leaking in the hall and let the bitter truth of it begin its slow descent and fall. Yeah, the thoughts settle like rain on a tin rooftop. Once they start a-falling, they don't ever seem to stop. They soak into the floorboards and they chill me to the bone. The kind of heavy weather you can't weather all alone. Just a slow, steady rhythm of the things I didn't say. Thoughts settle like rain and wash the world away. The storm might break by morning and the sun might try to shine, but there's a flood inside my spirit that's gonna take some time. Just me and the echoes and the dripping from the drain, watching all my thoughts settle down just like the rain. Just like the rain. The alarm clock is quiet for the first time in years. Just the sound of the kettle and my own ticking fears. I've spent 45 summers in the heat of the chase, winning a race that just lined my face. The phone hasn't rung since I turned in the keys. Now the only thing talking is the wind through the trees. I thought I wanted the quiet, thought I wanted the rest, but the silence is putting my heart to the test. 'Cause when the world stops pushing, the ghosts start to pull, and the glass you kept empty feels heavy and full. There's no noise to drown out the things I did wrong, no rhythm to keep me just moving along. When the hustle is over and the dust finally lands, I'm left with the shadows in my trembling hands. It's a lonesome vibration, a hollow kind of ring, when the world stops pushing and you can't feel a thing. I look at the pictures on the hallway wall, the ones I was too busy to hang in the fall. There's a girl in a sundress, a boy on a bike. I'm searching for memories of what they were like. But I was out on the highway, I was chasing the sun, ignoring the damage that was being done. Now the engine is cooling in the driveway tonight, and I'm blinded by all of this natural light. Yeah, when the world stops pushing, the ghosts start to pull, and the glass you kept empty feels heavy and full. There's no noise to drown out the things I did wrong, no rhythm to keep me just moving along. When the hustle is over and the dust finally lands, I'm left with the shadows in my trembling hands. It's a lonesome vibration, a hollow kind of ring, when the world stops pushing and you can't feel a thing. I used to pray for a minute to breathe, to get off the wheel and just finally leave. But now that I'm standing on solid ground, I'm terrified of the nothing I've found. On a porch swing for one, the work is all finished, the glory is done. God, it's so quiet, I'm finally free. But when the world stopped pushing, it pushed right over me. staring at the dust on your favorite chair, tracing the ghost of your hand through the air. The house is a canyon, too wide and too deep, filled with the promises I couldn't keep. I thought the shouting would be what remained, the echoes of anger and the weight of the blame. But now that you're gone and the floorboards don't creak, it's the things left unspoken that finally speak. 'Cause the silence is screaming your name in the hall, and the shadows are writing your words on the wall. I thought I'd find peace when the fighting was through, but the quiet is heavy with the I love you. It's a stay for a minute and a don't let me go that haunt me much more than the I told you so. Funny how the stillness makes a heart forget that whispers are always louder than regret. There's a teacup still sitting by the kitchen sink, giving me too much damn time just to think. I remember the soft way you'd breathe when you slept, and the secrets that only the midnight kept. I'd trade every sorry I ever was owed for one good morning at the end of the road. The thunder has passed and the storms moved away, but the softest of memories are the hardest to face. You don't have to scream to break down a door. You don't have to cry to feel hit to the floor. Just one little sweetheart from a year far behind is a deafening roar in the back of my mind. 'Cause the silence is screaming your name in the hall, and the shadows are writing your words on the wall. I thought I'd find peace when the fighting was through, but the quiet is heavy with the I love yous. It's to stay for a minute and the don't let me go that haunt me much more than the I told you so. Funny how the stillness makes a heart forget that whispers are always louder than regret. Yeah, they're louder than the whiskey, louder than the rain, louder than the pride that caused all this pain. So I'll sit in the dark where the memories are kept, where your whispers are louder than my regret. So much